I have a dream. I'm Danny Winn with the band Danny Winn and the Earthlings.
Thank you so much, you guys are awesome.
We are a mainstream third-wave ska band based out of Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Thank you so much.
While we're playing, you have a group of like punk rock ska guys here just going nuts, and then back here you got like 75-year-old people that consider us swing, so they're going nuts, and then you got every age group in between. And it was at that point we all realized that, you know, we could be mainstream enough to get on the radio on pop alternative, but we could also make it on pop contemporary. We could sell to older people.
We've got parents who come to our shows who buy our CD, 2 copies, one for their kid, one for themselves.
I mean, we also have shows where you see people that would be, you know, my parents' age, like 40 to 50, you know, out there dancing to this music. I mean, as embarrassing as that could be for myself, I mean, everybody likes this kind of music, young kids all the way up, you know, to older people.
It never fails to amaze me when I look out and I see like parents with their kids at our show, both of them having a blast. You know, it's really, it's really unique. I mean, that doesn't happen, you know, at a Judas Priest concert. Is Judas Priest still together?
My name is Dex. I'm with 104.7 The Edge. That's my co-host Buck.
Co-host Buck.
Ska music needs to be revived, and you guys are the guys to do it.
We agree.
I think you guys, the first time I've seen you, absolutely amazing.
I appreciate it.
Huge fan of ska, and you know, glad to watch you play.
Our fans are incredible. Really, they're the reason we do what we do. They're what keeps us going as a band. They're what keeps this project viable. We're not in this just to make music for ourselves. We're in this to please other people and to entertain. If it wasn't for our fans coming out, showing their support at our shows, and they do, it's just amazing, then we wouldn't be here.
They always email us before a show and want flyers so they can hand them out. We have one fan that got a tattoo on her arm of our Earthling logo. You know, a little Earthman Stan is what we call him. He's our pseudo record label logo.
They are the most loyal. They're unbelievably loyal.
I love the fans, and what would we be without them? You know, just to get a bunch of guys playing music for nobody.
Actually, one time when I had just started to do this band clinic out at Rio Rancho High School, and I showed up, and 3 kids ran up to me and said, "Aren't you the trumpet player in Danny Winn the Earthlings?" And I said, "Yeah." And they're like, "Play something for us. Play like the Tacky song or something." And I started playing, you know, just my trumpet part from the Tacky song, and they started skanking right there in front of me. It was it was unbelievable.
Your fans are crazy, man. Your fans are crazy.
They make their own T-shirts. They try and dress like us sometimes. We even had a fan one time we played on Halloween night, and this fan came dressed as me. You know, I dress like this generally. Sometimes I wear plaid pants, and this fan he came to the show dressed as Danny Winn. And that's, you know, how higher of a form of flattery could you get than that?
If you're looking for something to do and we have a show, that's where you want to be. They all like to come out and they do their dancing, and they all dress up just like we do, and I mean they love it.
We were named Albuquerque's best band recently.
Tonight, give it up for your winner with a total of 175 points. Give it up for Danny Winn and the Earthlings!
really blew Danny's mind that we actually won it. And
$2,000 right there. $2,000. We're gonna go to Denny's.
I'm really proud of him for getting such a great band together.
We've won several New Mexico Music Awards. We're very proud of that. New Mexico Music Awards, they have, every year they hold a Grammy-like award show. Best World Beat Reggae Song, Brighter Day, from our first album. This one here we won for Best Reggae World Beat for our song Life that's on our current album. This was the very first one we won here. This was for the best remake. Best remake for the song Africa, originally by Toto. Totally turned it into a ska style. It was really cool. This here, we won this trophy here from the Battle of the Bands in Belen, New Mexico. We were supposed to get this trophy and $50. We're still looking for the $50. We think it may be somewhere in this little structure here. We have to take it apart and find out. Maybe we won't even get $50, I don't know.
The sincerity behind what we're doing is so obvious and so profound, and I think the audience can really sense that. And we're not trying to, you know, we're not at all selling out to like achieve, you know, something faster. We're sticking to what we believe in.
This is the culmination of 3 years of effort, tweaking the lineup of the band.
I think right now we are at the talent level that we need to be to take it to the next level.
everybody in this band is equally talented. I don't think there's anybody that's an actual standout.
Everything in the band just comes together. I mean, we have this awesome trumpet player, and we have an awesome saxophone player and an awesome trombone player, and I mean, they're the horn section. I mean, that's what everybody watches. And then backing them up, you've got, I mean, we have an awesome drummer, Matt, and then we have Danny on the guitar. I mean, and he has a great voice. And then I do my thing, and I fit in with what Matt does and with what Danny does, and to back up these horn guys.
We're much more crowd-centered rather than internally centered.
We're kind of picky about the venues that we're going to play, just because we don't want to be a bar band.
I mean, that's another thing. People will come to our shows, and we can entertain for a whole show with our own original, because we love to put on a show, you know. Every show we do now, right in the middle of the set, we'll throw out candy necklaces.
The candy necklaces are, again, just like another thing about the Earthlings that makes our shows unique.
That's just a way to draw any crowd into the show. Once you start throwing those things, it's sort of a touchstone that the crowd can grab onto.
When you have something you can hold in your hand and you can take home from a show and no one's charging you for it, it's pretty cool. And I see, you know, people wearing them for hours, and after the show they put them on immediately. And you know, occasionally I'll eat one of them if I'm real hungry during a show.
One of the band members always hits someone smack in the face. It happens at every show, and we apologize for that.
We have what we call tacky lamps that we use during our shows too.
The tacky lamps.
That our audience has become attached to the point where I think we might consider like making them and selling them online.
I don't know where it came from, but I just thought, you know what looked neat is something bright, fuzzy. So I came up with these. They're tacky lamps, but we pull these lamps out when we play our song, the Tacky Song, because the Tacky Song is about all kinds of, you know, the spray-on hair, the chia pet.
All right, remove the covers. I guess we'll finish with the tacky song.
Since they're homemade, there's only 2 on the face of the earth. I want people to go home after a show, not only remembering how much fun they had and remembering the sound of the show, but I want them to have a visual picture of what everything looked like.
Well, the checkerboard comes from the two-tone movement in the UK when ska was sort of getting going there, and it's sort of supposed to symbolize racial brotherhood. You know, obviously the black and the white juxtaposed in this thing.
And a lot of people don't know that today. You know, they think it's just something you wear at a ska show.